I played Union. My dad got me into it about 4. I remember sneaking into a tournament. My mum telling me, just tell me you're 5 and you'll be fine. Just don't tell them your real age. So they were quite keen for me. My dad's from Yorkshire, he's in Wetherby, so he's quite keen for the rugby league side of it to come along. And Alex went to a camp, like a summer camp at Cramlington, and I just popped down. A few mates popped down. And we got to know Steve Beattie and Gilly and Jordan, and they all work in the 16s now. And then you just work your way up. We kept winning, like we were doing really well. We were playing age groups above ours, and we were really going on. It was a really good group, and I felt like that it just slowly progressed itself. And having Jordan like between Cramlington and the Thunder, it created that nice little bridge for it. You didn't have to worry about is a scout coming, or like, oh, if you don't play well this game and the scout was there that game, like, oh, you're done. So it did progress nicely, and it is good to play locally as well. It doesn't put that stress on having to travel all the time and like looking for a club like most people do. The speed, I can't remember saying this, but apparently I came off and said to my mum, it's so quick, like, and I was sweating and I loved it, and played concert and we paggered them, and I just remember thinking, I played 9, and I got so much ball time, like I would barely touch it in Union. It would just be doing rucks and that, and but as soon as I got my hands on the ball, I felt like I could had a bit of freedom to play, and I wasn't restricted by certain people telling me what to do in Union, or do this or that, or you're only in this position so don't do this. I felt like I had a bit more freedom, and I felt like I could actually play rather than just being told what to do, because I would have got nowhere. Yeah, I go to Northumbria University, and I study sports exercise coaching, and I have about, I'd say, a few days a week in uni. So like today, like I said, I've done my gym at 7 o'clock, and then I've popped back, and then I've popped back again to come here to train for the rest of the day, and it is a lot to balance. And me and Alan are the only ones that are doing it, and other lads are doing college and stuff. But on the uni side of it, it's a difficult situation made a bit easier by the staff, because Freddie and Heap were straight away, and Betts as well, that they're straight away on your education has to fall back on, because you finish the sport at 30 if you're lucky, and especially as a back row or middle, as soon as you finish, you're left to yourself. The sport's not going to help you really unless you're coaching or doing something like that. You can just be left out of it. So it's a needed problem. Like, you do need it. It's necessary for your long-term development. I don't know if I can say. I don't know. Nothing with these cameras on, but I don't know. I feel I just like to unwind. If I go see my parents and that, and I'll go out when I can, and I'll see my mates, like mates coming back from different unis. I'll go see them. I do just I spend my days either just doing my uni lectures, which is boring, and then going to see my family and just enjoying myself. If I want to go meet someone for a coffee, I'll just text somebody like, oh, let's just go out, let's just have a bit of a day of it. Well, I think the pleasing thing is that this club's definitely, it's been saying for a number of years that it is going to go somewhere, and I think this is the only year where me and the boys have actually seen it starting to move, and it the changes they've made, and they have been drastic changes, but they've been needed. It is sport, and I accept at one point that I might be part of that change, whether it be good or bad for myself. It'll just come, and I can only control what I can control. So I just need to just keep my head down, and for personally, I do want to make myself as a starting back rower at some point. It won't be soon. I know that's not being pessimistic or anything, but I feel like it will come. But for this club, we are only getting started. It has been 4 or 5 years since I've been here. It's just been saying the same stuff, but with Freddie and Den that's come in, it's kicked on a whole new level, and the changes, they've all been backed up with what they've been doing on the field and off the field in the offices. So I feel like getting some sort of title, I mean, like the Super League 2030 is a nice title to think about, but